That's what the Northerners are doing to Yorubas. It is only both sides. Yes, they feel that Tinubu is the president. They have cheated an Igbo man that's supposed to be there as president. The Northerners know that in that came out and said, yes, continue visiting, but the time will come that before you step your leg inside that place, you will need a visa. I think constitutionally, by virtue of his position as the vice president of Nigeria, he has that constitutional right, to visit any part of the country if he actually wishes. That's the vice president for you, but for us to talk about who he is, his ideology, his concept, his reasoning, his purpose, his synergy with the northern political class, as the way they perceive the eastern leaders, political leaders, that made them to always deny that they are not qualified to be even president or vice president in Nigeria. That should have been a different thing entirely for us to veer into, for us to look into, of us possibly to feast on, so that we can explain this better. That that visitation does not mean that he actually buys into Igbo concept, unless he is being overwhelmed by reality. Like when he said that Igbos are mobile economies. Economy. No, he said Igbos are mobile economy. That's he made it. I think that's reality. We saw the former head of President Muhammad Buhari making serious statement that the Igbo nation are the people who are holding this nation, giving Nigeria a breath of life. But the same president went back somewhere in the United Nations and said that he's not going to give them any post. They are dot in a nation. So you can see the complexity and the deception of this northernization agenda that has gotten to the level of eating up the entire Southwest. The way about feel that this northernization agenda that is going on politically, that is going to do them, play some sort of good thing for them, or produce something good. They do not know that what happened to the Northerners, to the Hausas, the indigenous people of the North, is likely going to repeat in Southwest if care is not taken. Because you can see the alliance based on religion, not even based on competence. That's what they came out to tell the whole world. They bought into the theory, they bought into the concept, they bought into something they do not know how it come about. They bought into, how would I use it? They are using, giving you banana, and behind you they are using, iron to even wipe you. That's what the Northerners are doing to Yorubas. It is only both sides. Yes, they feel that Tinubu is the president. They have cheated an Igbo man that's supposed to be there as president. The Northerners know that in that came out and said, yes, continue visiting, but the time will come that before you step your leg inside that place, you will need a visa. We thorough check. Yes, because we'll be so tight. Because what we are representing is not about any ideology. We want Biafrans to understand divinity in God. We want Biafrans to know God. We want Biafrans to worship their God. We don't want any form of infiltration by any means. Forget what purpose of the man need to pay for the governorship slots he collected behind the scene. That's why they are packing all the whole Boko Haram in the north. They want to dump it on his head. He will carry it and bear the consequences of it. Thank God for the social media, not internet. If it was not social media, they would have told a lot of lies against the Igbos. But we are here to challenge and expose, or even contest some of those things, or even debate on it, for people to comprehend. This is how they went about banding a lot of things, fragmenting. That's why they are succeeding, fragmenting Igbo land. Benin no be Igbo, Ikwere no be Igbo, Akwa Ibom no be Igbo. This are Igbo. A time will come, a generation will come, they will ask questions. The Igbo nation protected the entire South today. The Biafran commandos that stepped their leg in Edo State, Igbo, did not kill any Edo man because they knew that they are brothers. They know Akeka, they know Shettima, who are progenitors in the kingdom. They know the era of Ogiso, they know the era of Oba. Why are these liars? Media, using media. So, the governor of Enugu State, if he likes, he perform for Nigeria. If he doesn't like, but I'm telling you, a time will come. You know, just it has already been predicted. You know, it has already been predicted. When the Bible said that the kingdom come, he said the kingdom come. He said the government shall be upon his shoulder. The transformation of that glory is the restoration of Christian nation called Biafra in Africa. Biafra is going to be a modern nation. That is why all these things they are trying to do at this point in time, deprive Igbos of their political position, are already driving Igbos to an African regional bloc as a powerhouse. They don't understand it. How it will happen, it remains a mystery. But one day, you see the revelation manifesting. They are attacking Adeboye. Adeboye say tight. He say tight. He say, what is your business with what the man of God? Do you understand the glory, what these men are carrying? For me, I call them pesetas. I call them the generals of the kingdom. One, they are pesetas. The Bible said that through one man salvation came, and through one man sin came. Through one man, black man will be liberated. Through one kingdom, liberation will come to the black man. So what you are seeing today happening between the visit after he had gone to the United Nations to declare that Israel is wrong, that the non-indigenous are in the indigenous people. Even in the public, the whole world knows the truth. How can you go there and say non-indigenous are the indigenous people without any form of shame? But look at it today. Somebody is resisting. Nobody in the Yoruba land is resisting anything. If we want them, we cannot see them. All of them has gone underground. Professor Akintoye, Akimbaje, Akimowolu, I don't know, what are they saying? Is that what we are focused? Nnamdikanu is focused. You saw him in the court. You saw the challenge he put out there before the political northernization empire that held him over trying to suppress and oppress. But the resistance stood. He stood. The whole world was surprised. They are already started warning them that the more they push this into an extent, the more they force the Igbo nation to embrace a regional bloc, a regional power, and of course have a globalization agenda that have already started attracting the world leaders. There's no place you go around the world now you will not see an Igbo man being an outstanding and a figure in the midst of where things are happening globally around the world. You can't take that away from an Igbo man. Anybody seeing them as a threat need to have himself properly, checked. We don't kill. We don't involve in anything. We are not saying it must be a Biafra, it must be a Christian by force. We don't do that. No, we don't do that. Just as our Lord Jesus Christ lived on earth. If you love what Jesus did on earth, you should follow the footsteps. As simple as that. If you love what the Biafrans are doing, if you like the way they are doing their things, if you believe you know, of their expertise, if you believe they can impart, you believe on their transformation, you believe on their ingenuity, you believe on their reasoning, you believe on their philosophy, you believe on how they carry out, you know, certain things. Of course, you are free, as long as you do not take anybody's life. Any cause, any agenda, any theory, any philosophy, any reasoning that takes human life must be stopped.
But some have come and said that for Shettima, he's talking about how Mbah is working, but there's no major project in the southeast like the airport, you know, roads and what have you. But he's trying to say that the southeast is like in the government's art. The southeast are one of the people that the government see, you know, oaths dearly. But I think people just feel like he's still making just making noise with such statement that it's just
not
fake.
only noise, I know it's a cosmetic political statement. You know, when a woman paints his lips after 3 hours or 4 hours, he will go again. You see him doing like this. That's what they do. Their agenda against the East is purely cosmetic. But the resources they are using to build Lagos State, Abuja, everywhere, is coming from the Biafran land. They don't want to hear it. If you tell them, they will want to squeeze themselves to death. Is it not a shame? What has Igbo man benefited from the federal government? Can you mention one? Is it airport? Is it seaport? No, mention one. Can you mention one? Just one. It is done. We struggle, we sweat under the sun to make a living. And to them, they say we know how we play politics. The one you have been playing arose from Nigeria. In that era, in that administration, Nuhu Ribadu was invited as the EFCC chairman. And he was asked to investigate the president. And he discovered that the money that they have looted since 1960 to 1999 is enough to build the whole of Africa, to turn the whole of Africa to New York City or even Paris. I want to tell you the extent of damage. The extent of damage. That's why when I look at some, it's as simple as that. Let them continue fragmenting the Igbo. Is it the Igbo man is a threat or Nigeria is a threat? Who is a threat in the north now? Is it the Igbo man too? God of Israel have a way of unveiling himself. And when he unveils himself to the people who has always called upon him. We continue to call upon God because in him there is everything that is needed. God can decide to raise somebody from Igbo land that will be the biggest and the largest nuclear weapon in the world. And nobody can question God over that. Yes. And you see Africa become a global giant overnight. It's possible. We continue to call upon him because he is our source. We are not going to retrieve. Let them continue. Squeeze us. When they not build no airports, no seaport, nothing is working in the east. Igbo man is struggling every day for survival. Immediately after the war, he did. Then, when they not finish with the north, they give it to Yoruba man. When the Yoruba man finish with the what he has, he give it to Northerner. When the Northerner finish, he give it to Yoruba man. So what else? I know that the whole world is watching. They are also listening. They are seeing. One day, solution must come. But one thing that remains is that consistency brings freedom. We will never look our back. We will never retrieve or surrender until God. When God and Israel was fighting, or Jacob was said, after some time, the guy said, "Make I give you kuku. What do you want? I'm tired of." One day, God will release his Biafra, and the whole world will celebrate it. Thank you.
But he knows their activities because they are working hand in hand against the restoration of Biafra. And if Christopher Musa, the chief defense headquarter, knew these people and knew their activities, why can't they go and hold them red-handed with evidence or exhibit E, exhibit A, B, and F, according to learned people in WIG?
And at the same time, anybody that is supporting IPOB must get his or her brain checked. What can you say as regards this? Is he right or wrong?
The chief of defense, Christopher Musa, what do you say that he said? He said IPOB. Which IPOB?
Are they factions?
Which we have IPOB DOS, Nigeria Criminal Enterprise. We have those ones.
Criminal enterprise. As IPOB. Why do you call them criminal?
According to what
Why do you call them criminal?
according to what the General Musa have said.
But from the way from what he said, it's just like, I will not say generalizing it, but it's just saying what is happening generally in the southeast.
Generally in the southeast.
Yes.
Did he say that Samuel Ekpa and Biafran government in exile, Biafran Republic government in exile? Did he say so?
Is Ekpa not say IPOB?
Look.
Is IPOB?
Ekpa, our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa is not IPOB DOS.
But I thought if you are Igbo, I thought naturally or organically, I feel you are an IPOB member because you are, according to what the forming of IPOB, indigenous people
of Biafra.
Yeah?
Okay. Every Igbo man,
Yeah.
including Uzodimma,
Yes.
including Roger Sokrocha, including Senator Baribe, including the letter Ifanyoba, including Ohanese, everyone, all the whole people that came from that area, including Ogoja, Efik, Anang, Ejo, all of them, they were indigenous people of Biafra, whether you like it or not. They are Yamri, they are Omibo. You understand? Now, that word, whether you participate in liberation of Biafra, you do not participate in the liberation of Biafra. Whether you support the liberation of Biafra or you don't support the liberation of Biafra, that word has become a logo upon you.
Yeah.
That word has become a tattoo automatically upon you. So there's no way of denying it. You understand? But there's a difference now. We have genuine people of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, and we have criminal IPOB. So it is in every tribe. So it is in every nation, every country. You have genuine people and you have bad people. So you don't categorize everybody to be bad or everybody to be good. This is why I ask you, did he say Samuel Ekpa and the Biafran government in exile? Did he say Nnamdikanu and IPOB? He did not say so, but he said IPOB. They know the IPOB they are talking.
That is deep within you.
Yes, the IPOB I know are not criminals. The IPOB I know are not IPOB that harvest human organ. The IPOB I know is IPOB, genuine IPOB of Nnamdikanu, which he handed over to Samuel Ekpa. And because of the IPOB, criminals IPOB, Samuel Ekpa had to put a difference or definition. IPOB, autopilot, Biafra government in exile. Have you seen the difference? And this is IPOB, DOS, Nigerian Criminal Enterprise, PLC. And why do Musa discover what they are doing? Because they are working hand in hand. This IPOB is saying, and the Nigerian government are working hand in hand against Samuel Ekpa, IPOB autopilot, and Biafra government in exile. This is why he was able to know, because it takes a winch to know a winch. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying like Christopher Musa is participating in a ritual killing or organ harvesting, but he knows their activities because they are working hand in hand against the restoration of Biafra. And if Christopher Musa, the chief defense headquarters, knew these people and knew their activities. Why can't they go and hold them red-handed with evidence or exhibit E, exhibit A, B, and F, according to learned people in a wig, according to learned people in the wig, call themselves lawyers or judges and don't know what they are judging. For good 17 years, for good since 2017, they are not able to raise any charge against nnamdikanu, and they still holding him. That's what I'm saying. Let him go and arrest them and bring them. Not to saying this man is harvesting organ, this man is harvesting organ, and you are doing what? You are accommodating them. They are working for you, giving you information. Arrest them, bring them. Let us see the organ they are harvesting. But I want to ask Christopher Musa, have these people harvesting organ, have they harvesting any organ of Nigerian army? Have they harvesting any organ of Nigerian army? Are they harvesting organ? And you know them. Who are the buyers? You may know the buyers also. Bring them, arrest them, bring them. Not going to village, bombing villages. That village and forest you are bombing, is it where they say to harvest the organ? Biafra Liberation Force or Biafra Defense Force, you are fighting. Are they part of people that are harvesting organ? Thank God. He did not say Biafran Defense Force are harvesting organs. Thank God he did not say so. But he said IPOB. And we know the IPOB is talking. IPOB, repented IPOB that is working with the government now. According to Soludo, he said now unknown government have been known. They are repented IPOB that is working with us, which are the government of Nigeria. Soludo says so. So these people are the one they know. IPOB that betrayed nnamdikanu, IPOB that betrayed Ikoso, IPOB that killed Gentle Lion, IPOB that dismantle ESN. We know them. Christopher Busta may say truth, because if you don't understand, he will not speak out. But if, as he say, we flush IPOB out, let it be the real IPOB that are harvesting organ, not innocent people, and not fighting against Biafra restoration. The same IPOB are they the one mounting checkpoints in Biafra land? The IPOB harvesting organ, are they the one extracting money from civilians passing on the checkpoints in Biafra land?
Yes, because you mention of extortion.
Extortion. Are they the one doing it? Look, two wrongs cannot make a right. You cannot be evil and condemning another person on his own evil. You cannot be kettle that is black, calling frying pan, you are black. Well, all of them are black. So, Christopher Musa, if you can help us to stop the people that are harvesting organ, as you know them, and help us to stop IDP camp in Biafra land, we will promote you to Field Marshal. We promote you to Field Marshal. So do so. And to help Northerners to stop killing and the harvesting of organ. Because if there's a group of people in the east of Biafra land, their duty is to harvesting organ, then tell the people in the north their duty is to kill and grab land and send people into IDP camp. Tell them to stop also. Try to stop them also. Try to fetch them out. Because what is good to Peter is good also to Paul. All of them are PP.
So in your words now, you feel that the Southeast is safe of all these alleged, claims that the CDS is trying to talk about.
Look, I have to tell people the truth. Not to totally that Southeast is free, or what he said. At least you can see a Bubago of Uzodinma. That's their business. But you not call a Bubago of Uzodinma because you know that they are the people who owns a Bubago. But he's calling IPOB to tarnish, to destroy the struggle of Biafra. But he cannot mention a Bubago. Who 75% of them are Fulani in the name of Ebubago. They cannot mention so. And he cannot mention it because Uzodinma is their eye in Biafra land. He cannot go to that area and say Ebubago. He cannot call Asidukubo and his men. They cannot call them because they are working for him. You know the people is calling IPOB. You know the people that are doing that. Most of them are not members of IPOB. But they want to tag that in to tell the world, to destroy the image, to destroy the struggle of Biafra restoration. But thank God the world have known who are the real revolutionary, who are the real agitator. That is Simon Ekpa and Biafra government in exile. No other person again. As far as Nnamdikanu is still in prison, they are the people they recognized until Nnamdikanu come out. Therefore, every other IPOB, the chief of defense headquarters is talking. Lieutenant General Christopher Musa is talking. He's talking based on the people he knows, but not IPOB that are fighting for Biafra. The real IPOB that are fighting for Biafra, not them.